Hey gorgeous, this is Stacy from Stacy Make Me Over. When I woke up this morning, I had an epiphany. I wanted to share that with you. So when I used to work for Clinique at their counter, I remember that there were 4 or 5 of us, maybe on a Saturday afternoon, working the counter, helping customers with whatever skincare makeup products that they were looking to get. Some of these individuals were new people, meaning they've never been to the counter before and I've never worked with them, or they were repeat clients that would come back to see me personally over and over again. I remember a time when I was at the counter and I wanted to help somebody with whatever it is that they were looking for, and they said, no, I want so-and-so instead. They had a relationship built with this other person and they wanted to work with them directly. So I just said, no problem. I will let you be and I'm going to go and help somebody else out. When I got into this makeup business, leaving after I left Clinique, I realized that not everyone's going to like me. Not everyone's going to want to work with me. And that's okay, because it has to be a two-way street. And there's a lot of us out there that sell the same type of product and the same type of skincare. And the difference is, how does that person feel when they work with me? Do they like me? Are they happy to work with me? Do they come back and talk to me and want to buy from me over and over again? And I have several clients that come back and purchase from me on a regular basis because they trust me and they know me and they know that I'm not going to steer them in the wrong direction. And if they say, no, I don't want this product, I'm like, no problem, we'll let it be. And if they want more information, I'll get them the more information. In my business, it is all about having the right mindset. And when I first got into network marketing, I went to an event probably about a year and a half ago. It was actually an event literally right when COVID was starting. And at the event, I remember some of the top individuals in the company on stage speaking about mindset. And I'm like, what is that? And they continue to say over and over again, you need to change your mindset. If you want to succeed in this business or in your life, period, you need to change your life. You need to change your mindset. And I'm like, okay. And I'm waiting for them to tell me, like, what do I have to do? What tools do I need? What process do I have to follow? How do I do that? But you know what? They never did. They said, change your mindset, but they didn't tell me how to physically do that. And so it took a while to figure out what I had to do to change my mindset from where it was, which was negative, to some that is more positive. And I realized after joining a group that it was all about personal development. When you join a network marketing business, or any business for that matter, I don't care what business it is, as an entrepreneur, especially an entrepreneur, the best and most important thing that you can do for yourself is change your mindset. You have to have a positive mindset or you will not succeed in your business. I don't care if it's a regular business or a network marketing business, and I don't even care if it's just in life in general. If your mindset is not on a positive mindset, you're not going to succeed. I can guarantee you. And what I have learned is by developing myself through prayer, through study, through meditation, through reading some books that encourage and inspire me and help me look at my life and my circumstances from a different perspective, that can help me see things from where I'm currently at to a new headspace of where I want to be. It has changed my outlook on my life and the way I do things and the way I handle situations. If you are an individual that has been taught or has been conditioned or has been told you need to change your mindset, but no one has told you how physically to do that, I'm here to tell you I want to be that team leader to help you change your mindset, because I know what it feels like for somebody to tell you to do something, but then you go, Well, what do I do? Where do I look? Where do I get the tools? What does that mean? Like, I don't understand how that works. I don't know how to change my mindset. It's a hard process doing it by yourself. You know why? Because we're not light switches. We're dimmers. You can't just flick on the light switch and go from a negative mindset and all of a sudden, oh, I'm positive. Everything's great. The world's great. My life is great. It doesn't happen like that. It's a long process. And depending on how much work that you want to invest in yourself is going to depend on how fast you grow as a person and change and get out of that negative headspace and that lifestyle that's not working from you and that you don't want to something more positive. We are dimmer switches. So imagine being in a really, really dark room and all of a sudden the light starts to get just a little bit brighter at a time. It's easier to adjust to the darkness in that room as the light gets brighter a little bit at a time because you're able to take in that information and really see it a little bit more clearly. But if you're in a dark room and somebody flipped on that light, you're like, whoa, it's too bright, I can't see. It's overwhelming, it's too much. We're not programmed like that. We're programmed as dimmer switches. So it's a process that takes time. Can it happen quickly? Absolutely. The question is, how much work are you going to do on developing and changing your skill set and your ways of thinking from that headspace of where you're at, which is negative and unhappy and unsatisfied, to something more positive and exciting and more happy and feeling more fulfilled. And for me, I've been an entrepreneur all my life, and I love being an entrepreneur. You know why? Because I can control my workflow to the best of my ability with the way I think about things. You know, I've been the person that started this business unemployed. And you're like, what? I'm like, yeah. I've been that person where I have lost my job and tried to figure out, what do I do? A job is not a safety net. Entrepreneurship is. Just like a table. If you think about a table, tables don't usually have one leg. They usually have 4 legs. Why? Because they need to be stable and be grounded so you can eat and you're not wobbling everywhere. If you have a table with one leg and that one leg falls, your whole world falls and you're like, what do I do? But if you've got 4 legs and one of them falls, I mean, granted the table's going to be wobbly, but it's going to be a lot more stable than the one leg that just completely fell and crashed and all your food went away. It's the same concept. So by having a different mindset and a different viewpoint, it can open up your mind. And I'm looking for women that want to change their life. I'm looking for women that have been living in this negative headspace going, this is not working for me and I want to change and I'm willing to do whatever it is, but I just need the tools and the guidance and the direction to change from where I'm at to somewhere where I want to be. And I want to help you because I have found a group of people that have helped me change my mindset. And it's been a true blessing. And there are things that I have learned along my journey about who I am, about how I speak, how I act, how I think, how I do things. And I'm learning how to handle those situations that come into my life on a much better scale than I did in the past. And is it going to be easy to change? Absolutely not, because we all have this resistance of we want to change, but then we have our circumstances that continue to pull us back thinking, no, you can't change. You're not allowed to change. You're not good enough for, our subconscious that has been ingrained in us to think those negative thoughts. We have to pull away and go the opposite direction going, you know what, you've done that to me all my life and it sucks and it doesn't work for me. I want to be happy. I don't want to have all these crazy thoughts in my head. I want to change them. And I have tools and I have ways that can help you. Because in a network marketing business or any business, it's not about how good your business is. It's not about how good your products are. It's how your marketing is. You can have the best marketing plan and the best of everything. But if you don't have the right mindset and if you don't have the right vision of yourself for the present, but more importantly, the future, then how are you going to grow? Because business is all about personal development. You have to develop yourself and find who you are and what your beliefs are and what brings out happiness and joy to you. When you know who you are and you can find the happiness and joy in your own life, then that's going to radiate out to everybody else around you, and they're going to want to be around you and want to work with you and trust you because of that. And I want to be able to help you with that. So if you want to join me on this journey, you can always message me at stacymakemeover.com. You can always find me on my website at stacymakemeover.com, and you can click on my link anywhere on my site that says Contact Stacy, and I'd be more than happy to contact you and tell you a little bit more about how I can help you. But if you're a woman and you are wanting a change in your life and you want to not just know how to change your mindset, but what tools and what ways to do it and what steps, I am here to help you on that journey. So gorgeous. I hope you have an amazing day. This is Stacy from Stacy Make Me Over. Bye, gorgeous.